happened before. All I do is just quickly start another one.
Mm-hmm.
If we're not too far into the race, I just delete the first one and keep the second one. But if we are, then I just name one part one and part two.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah.
unpause.
Okay.
THR hard pickles here in the 36.
Oh.
That'll be fun for you.
He got in my way at Darlington.
Yeah.
This will be the first time I'll ever race against the dude, so.
He's not dirty, and he's not really out of control either. He's just not good at moving out of the way.
Right.
So he's Ryan Newman?
Sure.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
No,
I went
this
back
is-
and watched a couple of Platinum Cup races from 2018 and 2019, and there was times when he knew he was fucking up our drafting strategy and catching the leader, but didn't care and just kept battling with us hard for position. Like, I don't know. He's just got no sense in strategy or trying to win, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's hard to get him to work with you. He'll just kind of get in your way. If anything, he'll fight you tooth and nail. There is times when he's really out of control, though, and he's crashing into people lots. He's had lots of moments like that in the past, and he used to do it when I was on the other side of the track and I wasn't around.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's cleaned it up since then. He's in our Legend Series on Mondays now. He's going to be in trucks on Tuesdays when that starts, and he's in our Wreck Fest stuff when we start that again. This is going to be his first cup race with us since like 2020.
All clear.
Yeah, I won't be able to attend Mondays anymore. Just band stuff. Getting
That's
planned.
insane.
And,
You had that points lead too.
yeah.
Hold that line, driver. Got one down low now.
And then I won't be able to participate
All right,
on
clear outside.
Fridays. Like a month.
Inside.
Oh man, so even if you make the playoffs, you're screwed?
Yeah, I'll probably be out around 16, unless I win in Chicago.
Still there?
But then no matter what,
Five to
you'd
go,
be out
five
from
to
that
go.
as well.
Car high, careful there. Clear all around.
If I can qualify, why can't this 2-car push me instead of trying to pass?
Outside.
Whatever, I'll go ahead. Who wants to go?
I want yellows to be on, but I know it's going to be a mess.
Still there.
What are your thoughts?
I'd love to see him on too, but I don't know. I don't want it to be a caution fest either.
I think that's exactly what it would be. Didn't we have him on for the Atlanta race earlier this year? And it was like that?
It started out a mess, but we were able to clean it up.
That's how it went? Okay.
Yeah.
47 ended up winning.
Got one up top.
So I don't know
Clear up
what
top there.
you think there.
It's a tough call, because it's going to be 23 of you. There is some inexperienced guys, but it's not as bad as Mondays.
Stay low,
Never
stay
is.
low.
I don't know. Shoot.
Outside, outside. You got room, you're clear
That's
there.
actually
I need two more, it's on the left, man. Keep it going.
because on the other side of that coin, I don't want something to happen to everyone and then they're screwed for the rest of the stage. I hate that.
Yeah, that sucks. I've been
Looking
on the
inside
wrong
now.
end of that.
Right.
Clear all around there. White flag, dig driver. All right, you're clear.
The high draft around here is kind of weird because if you're in line, you still gotta crack the throttle in the corners since it's not the actual super speedway Atlanta.
Right.
Nice work with the top 10.
I got a 29.5, but I bet the leader's got like 29.2 or something. I couldn't really.
But I mean, if the next NASCAR game's any good, we'll have the new configuration. Is it even gonna be a NASCAR 22?
No idea, I'll be honest.
Nintendo.
That's it?
Yep.
That's shit.
Yeah. And motorsports games.
And hopefully they at least fix 20-watt ignition.
Motorsports Games is making the IndyCar game, aren't they?
And given what they just gave us this year, I am too hyped for it.
They might be better at open wheel stuff, because that's a bit different. They grip crazy and you know what I mean? They might be able to make a realistic game with that. Could be easier. I don't know.
It's just bugs and all.
If you
they
want
did not do a good job with that.
If you do want a console IndyCar series, Project Cars 2 has IndyCars.
Right, yes it does. The problem is not many people have Project Cars 2. I have the first and second one.
I mean, you could probably get them for like $20 now.
Ultimately, I would want us to go on an F1 game, but not many of us have that either. That's
in this
really...
current state, I wouldn't recommend F1 22.
No, I'm
2021 or 2020.
Yeah.
What I'll get it. I'll get one of those in the future, but yeah.
I mean, the most recent patch, the cars are way too understeery for an F1 car.
Send me a couple invites, guys.
Yeah. Because the AI were overpowered in a straight line, and they were supposedly trying to fix that, but the most recent update made it worse.
And I went with no cautions. I think it's the right call, unfortunately.
We're fucked.
Yeah. Yep. So you are gonna stream this race, or?
I might, but if I do, it's going to be at the beginning of stage 2.
Okay.
Just to save my voice a bit. I also noticed that anytime we put 2 races on a Friday out on the channel, they don't get as many views. Yeah, because they have the choice between the 2 and they just get split. I like pumping out 1 each Friday just because it gets 150, 110, 130 views every time. Our last bunch only got 95 to 110 because we were pumping out a bunch of Legend Series races too.
Yeah.
My streams have been starting to pick up more views recently as well.
I've been watching a lot of yours lately.
Oh. Like I usually...
Especially if I'm racing. It's just fun to go back and watch to see what I look like on the track.
Yeah, I used to get like, I don't know, 5 to 10 viewers. Now I'm getting like 10 to 30.
Nice.
Still not a whole lot, but it's an improvement.
You want to know what I also think it is? And I'm not saying this to brag or nothing, but I think it's got to do with the fact that your viewers hear my commentary in the background. I think they like that.
That could be it, because the Legend Series races don't do well.
No?
No, my Legend Series races usually get like 4 views, where the Platinum Cup races get like 25.
I really think that that's a part of it. I won't lie.
It's more, the better series in a way.
I know that as well, yes, but I do think a lot of people enjoy my commentary, man. I've been told by many.
Yeah, you are good at it.
Thanks.
Well, it could be it.
Alright, are we going to die? Oh. Okay, we're good for it too.
I'm on my way to the track. Beams the host.
We're already wrecking.
And PC is running me to the apron already. Thanks, man.
I kind of was the starter of that. I kind of got down to 14 thinking it was clear. I wasn't really sure, and then it knocked me into him, and then him in the PC, and we all kind of went insane. And then PC put juicy in the ball.
Is everyone in the pack still?
Kind of.
It's split in two now.
I'm out of the track. I just couldn't see nothing yet.
I got underneath PC on the back straightaway and he ran me underneath the yellow line. I don't know.
I mean, it ain't a rule here, but yeah.
Is that a rule here? Going underneath the yellow?
No, not here. It's for the super speedways.
I mean,
I know that this has a package like a super speedway, but no, we're not counting that.
Okay. I mean, it's still a dumbass move to go down there anyway, but
100%. And yeah, you're right. Everybody's still. It's not split into two. Well, it kind of is, but there's still 3 cars in the center area. Everyone's just strung out evenly.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
there was a lot of checkup and a lot of there was no wreck, but a lot of people scattered.
Right. I like the way it started. The leader to the last place car is about the length of a back straightaway right now. That's not bad. That's a pretty clean start.
Yeah, it's about the length of turn 3 to 4.
That's about as clean of a start as you can get. So yeah, that was good.
All right, clear outside.
Matt Smith leading, so he's probably burning the most fuel. I'll be right back, guys. I got a copy made upstairs. I'm gonna go mix it.
Alright.
Where are you in the field, Roof?
8.
Oh. So you're at the tail of the train, kinda.
Yeah.
Or I'm pushing PC.
Got one peeking outside.
That nice.
You're all clear up top. Got one down low now.
Okay then.
Why'd you get moved?
No, he sent it and he kind of forced me to bail out of the gas, or yeah. My options were get moved or lift.
Yeah. Oh, y'all are right there. Yeah, I'm kind of lost touch with the lead pack. I'm just trying to chill. I'm not trying to push it too hard.
Still there?
And I got the ball. Now that they're battling pretty hard, I'm going to catch them regardless.
Still there.
Just a quick tip as well, guys. Oil temp when it hits 250 is when you lose power, and I think at Atlanta
Stay high up here.
you're at over that.
Oh, I'm already running 255.
Right. I was just about to say you might want to consider going down on the grill tape one click, because I think that you'll be faster.
Noted.
I think I've tried that. It's always sleeping out every other
It does it for Atlanta, and it does it for one other track. I don't remember what it is right now, but you have to drop it pretty early because yeah, you're losing a little bit of power, guys. Not much, but a little. Also, if you drop your grill tape one notch, then your oil temp is not as high. You're saving a bit more fuel. You're burning less fuel. Your oil temp is a little bit lower.
May want to try to encourage Juicy to calm down because he makes some stupid moves when he's heated.
Yeah, big time. I can try to do that here. I'll be right back again,
Yeah.
guys.
Alright.
I'll do that while I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Looks like he got put in pit road or something. He's on the back stretch. It sounded like Williams really. Uh-oh. Looks like he's waiting for him maybe too.
I hope not.
Well, he was slowing up for some odd reason.
He's still running slow.
Oh, they're getting dicey up in their first pack. People are starting to make moves up there.
Stay low, stay low. All right, you're clear.
NOSSCAR came in. He's done that. Now I can catch him. Now they're on inside, outside.
Careful, still there.
Jeez, y'all are still back there. I can't believe I've been able to hold both. I'm basically the
Alright, you're
monkey.
clear there.
You're in no man's land.
And it's good I'm in no man's land. I'd rather be out here instead of in between these packs while I'm in the middle. What I mean is like battle.
It looks like
This-
you've got. It looks like you might have even Stevens draft a little bit.
Yeah. And I think they're gonna start running the inside. Now that's a wall. I'm supposed to hit the wall. I keep doing that. I can't stop that. NOSSCAR keeps leaving them down to the inside, which is gonna slow everybody down.
Car outside, hold your line. Clear high, bud. Outside. You got room, you're clear.
Oh man, they're battling big time.
Got a car high now. Clear high, bud.
Flash you back out.
Good oof.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just keep smacking the wall. It's my apex. I just keep messing it up.
We are slowly closing up on you guys.
Got one down low now. Clear low, clear low.
Yeah.
inside. Got one peeking inside.
Seems like these guys haven't really learned that they're slower on
Still
the
there
bottom.
inside. Got one peeking inside. Got a car coming inside now.
As you enter on the low side, you're pretty slow. I did not know
Careful,
Bubba was
still
spinning.
there.
Bubba never signaled.
You run into him?
Got a car low now.
Almost. Alright, go get the wall.
Go easy on the tires. Inside. Clear low, bud. Your tires are getting pretty bad. You gotta come and pit for gas.
People are pitting.
I'm gonna go next time.
I've got to go next time too.
All clear. That's the halfway mark. You're gonna blow a tire soon. You're almost out of gas. Slow down.
Cut it real close on that right front.
My right rear was at 8%.
My right front was at 2.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
I was pushing PC a lot of the run, so that might cook the front tires a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, damage repair.
.47 still in his pit stall, though. He might have got a black flag.
Clear
think
the
he
fifth,
did.
hammer down. Got one peeking outside.
Even Steven, where are you going? You idiot. He just wrecked PC, you dumb-dumb. I'm supposed to stay on the low side, idiot. I was gonna go high, but I was like, no, I've gotta let faster car by. You don't go to the inside. You don't do
Car on the
that.
outside now. Slow down.
Even Steven, you idiot. You're a Gran Turismo driver. You know better. What was he thinking?
Fucking
You-
dumbass.
You saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't go low when you have a car coming high, but he knows he has to go back low to let a faster car by. Hopefully PC can rebound. That's actually...
Took me out, too.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm back on pit road with 18 seconds of damage.
Wow.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go. Got one peeking outside. Stay on the bottom. Careful, still there. We've got 20 or less. Careful, still there. Top 3, use it if you need it.
Oof, I hope you're able to keep the clip of that later.
You will? Okay.
It was right in front of you, so can you save the clip when you get an opportunity?
Oh,
it was right by you.
yeah.
Yeah. What the hell has gotten into him recently?
I don't know. The dude doesn't take kindly to pit road. Like, if it's something to do with pit road, he just messes it up or something. Like, the dude just confuses himself. I was coming up high, but I saw he was going faster, so I was like, okay, I better go back low. And then he went low, and then he dived up into, and he lost control of it, dived up into PC, and PC got wrecked. And plus, it's you.
Suppose maybe I should have just tried to limp it instead of pitting again.
Did you have engine damage?
Radiator was orange.
Your front end was probably toast too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could have kept it out and tried. What, you like 2 laps down now?
I think. Yeah. I'm the last car on track.
You mean you're in last place?
22nd out of 23rd. Pickle's out of the race. I think he is anyway. Yeah, I'm the last car still on track.
Well, now that NASCAR king has the lead, I can catch them.
Well, I suppose I could try to help you later.
Yeah.
If we find each other. Maybe I can recover something.
Rock, out of my way. Please.
So he just come out of the pits and just take out PC?
No. Rock just got in front of PC. Then he got in front of me, and I just, like I said, I want him to move.
No, the 20 car when he took out PC.
Oh, yeah. He tried diving down to the inside, which you, like I said, you don't do that when somebody's coming back on the track.
I'm afraid to ask how it's going.
Terrible.
Yeah,
what happened to you in the 20?
He took out PC and collected me.
Okay.
How did he take PC out? What did he do exactly?
Okay, so I was coming out of pit road, you know. Coming out of pit road, came back on the track. 20 had some speed. He was up on the high side. I went back down low. He went low for no reason whatsoever, thinking he could pass me. He let off, lost control of the car, I think, and got in the PC and wrecked him. You don't pass somebody coming out of pit road on the inside. You just don't do that. Like, it's ridiculous.
Sounds like a bonehead move, but it doesn't sound like he intentionally wrecked anybody. Just
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
know.
a stupid
Still
move.
there?
Yeah.
Keep digging. 10 to go.
I'm sorry
Car
that
on
that
the outside
happened.
now.
Who's the leader, Flash or the
Clear high,
48?
bud.
24.
Flash got a penalty.
Pit road penalty,
I
yeah.
think,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the leader's the 24.
Yeah, four.
So the ones
four
and
cars are
second.
both like it.
But yeah, I'm watching you guys now. Right on. I like that 100cars.com thing.
Yeah, I don't think they learned their lesson from the last Atlanta race. Don't run that inside. I'm gonna catch them either way.
Let them make that mistake. How
I know, right?
how many to go in stage 1?
8.
Nice.
Careful. Still there. All right, you're clear then.
Man, this car is like a rocket ship too. I'm catching people who are drafting together by myself.
Did you do the grill tape thing?
It's kind of all for nothing now though. 22nd, 2 laps down.
Yeah, that's... At least you got a top 10 earlier. And the 51 got a top 10. I think that's his first of the season.
Five laps to go.
We have a stacked crowd in our Platinum Cup Series, man. When I go to type out the results every week, some of the names I have to type outside the top 10 are so fast. Pablo finished 15th. Man, looked like he had a tougher time than that. Good for him. He had some laps, but then spun once or twice. Big race.
Got 2 to go.
I'm thinking now if I broadcast, it'll be the final stage only. I'm watching you guys battle for this, though.
Alright.
I'm typing out the results from earlier.
driver.
I don't know if I'll be able to recover anything this race. Like,
2 down is tough.
B and Juicy are the only ones 2 down. Without cautions. possible.
I agree 100% with you. I'm sorry to hear all of
White
this.
flag, bring it home.
The 20 car's been making a lot of bonehead moves lately. I don't understand why.
I couldn't really find a way around them. They kept blocking. They
Good
knew I was faster.
All right, you're clear.
Don't forget a photo of the top 10.
Yeah, gotcha.
No points that stage.
Did you get third or fourth?
Caution's out, wave them off.
Who was 5th, 6th, and 7th?
Bold
Read
Pluto,
out
even.
5th. Read out 5th on down.
Bold Pluto, Even Stevens, DWI, Trouble for You, Bubba Hollywood, Flash 9. We got it?
Bubba Hollywood was 9th and Flash 9. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to pit.
Okay.
Who gets the lucky dog, so he better pit.
Who does?
Who get?
What position's he in?
17th. There'll only be 17. I guess they're blaming it on me, but you, like I said, you as a car that has been out on the track, you don't go to the inside to pass somebody.
I heard you, man. It's all good. It happens. Jesus.
I'm
We
sorry.
get it.
it's just
I
their
understand. Shit happens. He made a stupid move.
Clear eye, bud.
Alright? He's going to
Looking
pay
inside
for it
now.
for the rest of his life.
After that, after what he just said,
Hold that
it might
line,
be
driver.
suggested I'm tempted to wreck him, but I won't.
Oh, he said something? I didn't know that.
He said keep
Yeah,
crying,
they're all-
Shadow, because I called him out for his dumb
All
move.
right, you're clear there.
And then like I said, they're all
I-
harping at me.
Yeah, he told me to keep crying after I called him out for it. So, like, that was tempting to wreck him, but it's not worth it.
Stay high up here.
I don't know what this point is.
He definitely ain't getting any space, though, if I'm around him.
Great photos of you guys. Everyone's still in one big pack.
You got room, you're clear.
Dean got a top 5 earlier in the 14. Good for him. He was
Still there.
fast, but I wouldn't say he was top 5 material.
Clear low.
He came on strong at the end.
Stay low, stay low.
Oscar
You're
gave
all
me that
clear up
stick.
top.
Does he have another problem to 34? That's 2 this race.
Yeah, I guess so. Or he might have tried to retaliate and got the worst end of it.
Got a car coming inside now.
Or that.
I'm not sure what I'm doing.
It's possible with him.
At this
Hold your
point,
line, got one
how
inside.
mad he is, yes. It's the main reason why I said that. He doesn't normally retaliate, but he tipped off tonight.
He's retaliated against me a few times.
Oh man, yep, Juicy got. Juicy's
Stay low, stay low.
getting lapped
Clear high,
again.
clear high.
Is he waiting on someone? Because he's really slow.
Got a car low now.
Looks like he might be, so I might want to keep an eye on him.
He's going again, and I'm
Okay.
watching him now. He might have been waiting on the 34 if he got in behind him, a few car lengths behind him, but he didn't get on the throttle soon enough. If that's what he was trying to do, because I don't think he's going to
Oh.
get to him. unless Juicy's got fresh tires.
Careful, still there. Inside, all clear. You're all clear on top there. Outside, outside. You got room, you're clear there. Looking inside now.
Fuck, I missed it. Juicy passed the 34 and I was updating the
Got one
website, but
down
the
low now.
34's got no damage. I don't know if anything happened between them or not, and the 34 didn't lose a whole bunch of ground or anything. I don't know, though, if there was any contact.
Still
I
there.
was paying attention. If there was, it was civil contact, if there is such a thing. Because they're both still okay.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Still there.
What?
I get what you mean, like if he hit him, it wasn't major.
Right, yeah. I agree.
And I think PC lagged out. Or left, because he just disappeared.
The 36 is off the track as well. Pickle.
Yeah, he had left a long time ago.
Right. He messaged me and asked me, what's this? I said, Platinum Cup. Oh, wait, it was a Platinum Cup, keep it clean, or some shit like that.
And he leaves. Yeah, PC either lagged out or quit.
He's not going to end up making the playoffs this year. He was asking me a lot for last place points and all of that, but I had already given him more than the limit, which was 3. And there's so many drivers here this year that are looking to make the playoffs for their first time in Platinum Cup that have been here for enough starts. So it doesn't make sense for me to do that for him and then him potentially take a spot from someone who's earned it.
I honestly didn't know that we only had three strikes. I guess that's something you said that I just didn't remember.
I never knew that either.
You can ask for last place points up to 3 times in the season. And you only get it if you literally, truly can't make it. Like if you ask for last place points because you suck at that track and you just don't want to come tonight and you're going to go play Minecraft instead, you don't get last place points. You might even lose your ride. Sorry, Ty, I don't like Sonoma. I'm gonna hang out with my brother and play Minecraft. Well, the 95's open next week. Have a good night. Have a good night with your box house castle. I can see why people would enjoy it. I just don't play it.
Car high, careful. Alright, you're clear there. Got one
How many to go in stage 2?
Ask Go when he hits the line.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
clear.
He's leading the race. He's
Clear high, bud.
Yeah.
Set, 34.
Okay. 100%. I'm gonna broadcast the final stage. Just seems like a good race. I know that it started off a bit messy with one or two small incidents, and I know it screwed Shadow and all this. But
Car there on the inside.
other than that,
Got
it's
a
such
car
a
low
fun
now.
battle to watch for this lead right now. And then the second group is battling pretty nice. Like, it's just a good broadcast.
Careful, still there. Inside, inside.
Less views or not.
Yeah.
Shadow, are you the first car a lap down or no?
Definitely not.
No. You're 2 down, you said, right?
Yeah.
Careful, still there.
So I don't know what I can recover.
On your
Got a car low
leaderboard,
now.
is
You're
there
clear all
someone
around
in
there.
front of you that's a lap down?
Car there on the
Or a lap
inside.
ahead of you,
Clear
and
all
that's
around.
it?
Rock is 21 seconds up and BB NASCAR is 24, so
Well, with all due respect to both of them, they're both still learning P5. You're probably going to catch them eventually. Whether it's in this stage or the final stage, I guarantee you they'll fall back to the same lap you're on at some point in this race. I don't think you'll finish where you're running right now.
I'm just trying to gather as many points as I can right now.
No doubt. I play a game with myself when I have a bad start like this or when I get taken out. What can I get? You know what I mean? What can I recover? Let's see if I can get to the top 50. If I get there, then it's like, let's see if I can get to the top 10. You want to know what actually, the other day I watched the 2019 Platinum Cup race that we did at Dover. There was 31 cars in it. I could not believe it. I started up in like 12. I got taken out early and then wrecked myself not too long after, to the point where I was in 27, 4 laps down. I drove all the way back up to finish in 3rd, 2 laps down. I could not believe that. Yeah, dude, there's 31 of us left over for the 2019 Platinum Cup race. I went back to 27th, 4 laps down, and drove back up to finish 3rd, 2 laps down. I gained 2 laps back somehow.
Stay on the bottom.
What could have been, like you always say. You know what I mean? Like, if nothing bad happened to me, shoot, I might have won that one, you know?
Inside. You got room, you're clear then.
If I can somehow recover to a top 15, I'll take that as a win.
Right, yeah.
After being 2 down at a track like this.
Right, I was about to say it's harder in your situation because this is not Dover and there's not 31 cars. There's 24 of you or whatever, and it's a bigger track than Dover's. Well, not bigger in size, but it's just wider. It's not as narrow.
Dover's a mile, this is a mile and a half, so it is bigger.
Easy on the tires.
Oh yeah, it is my fault. Yeah, it won't be
there on the inside.
as easy for you to do that. Hollywood, the first to pit road amongst the front runners, I believe.
I need to tighten up my right rear. I don't want to be burning it too much.
Yeah, I'm burning up my right front.
Is there 24 of you or 23?
23.
23. Okay. Whoa. That's big.
21 still on track, though, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the 36 went out of the race first, and then the 2. So I just typed them up, the 22nd and 23rd. I'm on the website, so I just typed up what I know.
Yeah.
And I'm going to broadcast for sure, and you said there was 34 laps to go, but a little while ago, so my guess is like 25 now. So I'll be right back,
You're all clear
guys.
on the bottom, man. You're wearing those tires down, driver.
I just fucked Duke King, I feel bad.
What'd you do?
He was trying to pit, but didn't signal, and I pushed him past the commitment line and spun him.
Oh.
I was drafted with him, and yeah, I had no idea.
can manage our tire wear a little, okay? Bringing out pit road here. We're almost out of fuel.
I'm gonna be pitting with my right front at 2% again.
Slow down.
I think I'm gonna loosen this up slightly because after taking a bit of tape off the nose, it's pushing a little more.
Yeah.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
Dude was competing for a top 10 too.
More laps, no mistake here. All right, you're clear.
Why do I gotta deal with these stupids? I question myself. Thanks a lot, Pluto.
What happened?
Pluto knocked me up into the 20 and all, and about caused a big wreck. Brock, you need to go high. What are you thinking? I'll show my displeasure to the 88, but I'm not going to rack it.
Careful, still there.
For.
You got
He
room,
does
you're
know
clear
how to
there.
hold the inside.
How was he able to type and drive?
If I was lagging, then how did I hit him? I got knocked up.
How many to go in stage
11, I think.
2? Okay.
They had another incident. The 88 forced me up. We went through wide in turn 1, and I got knocked in. I got knocked by him. Hit the 20, and another car was involved. So
And I guess he thought it was lag.
now I got knocked out.
Everyone okay though? Like everyone's still on the lead lap with that incident?
Yeah, nobody spun. Just damage for a few people.
Well, I've almost
like-
chased down Rock. I'll be P19.
Nice.
Sup?
Oh, there's a slow car in turn 1. It's the 21 of Sean Lucas, and he's down low now and out of the way, but he's got a lot of front end damage. I didn't see what happened to him.
10
I
to
just
go.
saw the end.
Potential spot.
Honestly, it might be because he lost a lap there to the leaders too. I'm watching the battle for the stage win. 47, the 1, and the 24 going at it, and then I think the battle for 4th is the 6, the 88, and the 9.
Try the high side here with Rock.
The 21's still rolling, but he is really out of control. He's on the front straightaway now. Must be in 1 and 2 now.
I think I see him. He's in 3.
And now statistically, when you look at the wins and look at the stage wins, and when you look at the playoff point totals, this battle for the lead right here, these 3 have been the top 3 drivers this season, with the exception of NASCAR Oof, and he's in 4th. So it would only be even more fitting if Oof was in this battle and it was a 4-car battle, because then the 4 drivers that have put down the most impressive stats when it comes to wins, top 5, stage wins, and playoff points, they'd be right here.
Damn. It would have been nice.
Even Steven and NASCAR King are kind of close to being in the Big 4, but there's a bit of a gap between. They're probably like the 5th and 6th seeds going into the playoffs. How many to go now?
6.
I think my leaderboard's glitched. Showing no look 18th, 20 seconds ahead of me, and BB NASCAR 17th, 17 seconds ahead of me.
That'll happen sometimes for a bit.
Oh,
Wow.
I just passed
Yeah.
no luck. Okay.
I was going to say, that'll happen sometimes when one of them has lost the position and they're dropping rapidly. The game won't load it quick enough for you, the information, and all of a sudden you'll either pass them or suddenly it'll slow down and it'll stop at like 2 seconds. Then you'll see them. No luck might be out. Is that what that means?
5 to go. You got
Maybe.
When you passed the position, were you passing pit road?
I was on the front stretch, yes. We could be pitting.
Oh, he is pitting. He's still here. Juicy J's out, it looks like, though. So that leaves 20 of you left on the racetrack.
Is BB NASCAR on the same lap as me now? Do you know where he is relative to the leader?
He's spinning turn 2, heads up.
Yep.
Heads up, turn 2. And he just lost a lap to the leader, the 22 did.
Okay, so that puts him on the same lap as me right now, so I might be able to get him later.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to come back up, so I was ready.
Stay low, please. Thank you.
You got room. You're clear.
A lot going on here.
I might be on the same lap as the 46 now. I just passed him.
You might be, because he just spun and lost a lap to the leader. He was the one who was crashed over in turn 1.
Okay, so that could be a potential P16 later on. I think I can outrun him.
Oh, and someone else just lost a lap, and I think that they spun and might have a flat. It was the 51. And the 34 just spun through the grass.
Well, I'm already in front of him.
Right.
I'm about to put a lap on him.
There's a lot of people either blowing tires right now or losing control because the tires are warm. One or the other, I'm not sure.
You got room. You're clear.
I just put a lap on the 34. That swung quickly.
This is the last lap for the stage now?
Yeah.
Like 15 laps to go to 34 with 15 seconds in front of me.
Right. And that's just, yeah, exactly. I knew that it was going to be like that for you. There's a few guys that are inexperienced in this race, and I figure the longer the race went, the more likely they might make a mistake. You know? The one just wiggled heavy in 4. That gave up his shot at winning this stage. Matt Smith wins the stage, and
again,
where the hell did it looked like the one either blew a tire or ran out of fuel at the end, I'm not sure. It looked like the 24 hit the brakes to try to give him second. I don't know why he would do that. Maybe to have the inside line for the restart? I'm not sure. But both of them slowed right down at the end. Don't forget a photo of the top 10 in the stage, and I'm going to start setting up the broadcast.
Okay.
Don't forget to pit, but I do need a photo as well.
I just took it.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay, so what could I potentially... Yeah, it looks like P17 is the highest I can get to, unless more have major issues.
Starting it.
We're going green.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Round 24 of the 2022 NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series season underway. Its final stage time. We are green for the 4 Wheels Media 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And it is Matt Smith, the 2-time NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series champion, leading the way with the points leader right behind Aaron Garcia in the 24 in second, along with Charles Jackson, Jesse Carlson, and Landon Jenkins rounding out the top 5. 24 drivers from 4 different countries represented in tonight's race, tonight's main event at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And after this one, we only have 4 more regular season races until the playoffs begin. I'm NOSSCAR CEO and founder Tyler McMurder, alongside my 2 in-race reporters, Jesse Carlson in the 6th and Alex Pesdall in the 17. Strap yourselves in, kick back, relax, grab a cold can of soda, and enjoy the show. It's main event time here on Friday night for the Platinum Cup Series, hosted here on NASCAR Heat 5. And we'll throw it down to our reporters in just a moment. We know that these restarts can be wild and chaotic. It's been an interesting race so far, to say the very least. Aaron Garcia won stage 1, Matt Smith won stage 2. And we are seeing the drivers who have been the strongest all race long now up at the front of the field, battling for the lead. and the top four have begun to separate themselves from the rest of the field just a little bit. Dave Marks Jr. in the 41 scored in fifth, having a great run, looking for his first career NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series win. He just got picked to the outside there by Jesse Carlson. No foul there. Would have been a clean pass. It actually looked like Jesse was a little nice to him, lifted and let him get back down to the bottom, maybe draft and work together to catch the lead four. Ray Hollywood scored in seventh in the 48 machine. He won the Talladega race earlier this year. Jesse Carlson in front of him in sixth. We should mention 2 wins for him this year. Josh Diaz in the 9, running an 8. 2021 NOSSCAR Legend Series champion, no wins for him this season. Looking to change that here tonight at Atlanta. He almost changed it earlier at New Hampshire. Alex Tesdall, the 9th car in line, is trapped 2 laps down and looking to scratch and claw his way back inside the top 15 and get 20 points. C10, Aiden Cody in 9.5, and Dean SKP in the 14. Round out the rest of your top 10, of course, beating in that 14 Ford Mustang for Steelhorse Motorsports. He won the Daytona 500 earlier this year. 30-car show. He knows all about the high draft influence.
All right, clear outside.
Back up front we go. Matt Smith still your leader. Aaron Garcia putting the pressure on a little bit here, running in second. And every time we come to the Atlanta Motor Speedway on NASCAR Heat 5, we put the draft influence on high, and we let these drivers fly, because if we put wings on these cars, I'm pretty sure they would. The speeds that they carry going into these corners when we put the draft influence on high is very critical, very high, very intense, and it allows these drivers to save some fuel going into the corners a little bit if they're about the third, fourth, or fifth car in lines. How strong that pull really is around this racetrack. And one driver we should give a call to, Landon Jenkins in the 88. Looking for that first win in the Platinum Cup Series as well. And he's the highest running driver with no career wins here in Platinum Cup competition, going up there in fourth and not losing the draft at all with this lead group. And it's the crucial time now, folks. It's the final stage time. There's no guarantee we're getting any sort of stoppage between now and the end of the race. You've got what you've got. The track position you have now is what you've got to start with for the final stage, and it's all about executing from this point forward. Jesse Carlson runs in fifth. He's been able to clear the second group and drive away. He's actually put about 8, 9, maybe even 10 or 11 car lengths in between himself and Josh Diaz. Josh in the 9 runs in sixth. And we'll throw it down to our in-race reporter, Jesse Carlson. Jesse, you got 2 wins this year, and you've got a strong car here tonight. We haven't seen many drivers be able to break the draft threshold and drive away the way you just did. How's the car feel, buddy? Do you think you got something for the front four?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm able to keep up with that since I'm by myself. Yeah, I kind of had a bit of a incident with the 88 earlier, which knocked me up high. Kind of came down on him, but we'll review that after the race. And yeah, but overall, just trying to hold the leaders, trying to inch my way up there.
Good luck the rest of the way, buddy. He is getting closer at times. He's right, and it's impressive as well. No draft help, and he's keeping a good pace going here. And if they get to battling those front four, I think that he's going to be able to pass.
Car there on the inside.
Josh in the 9 car still holding on tight to the 6th place position. And we should give a call to Emily Sari, the driver out of Canada. Still on the lead lap and up there in the top 15. On a mark on that number 11 Toyota for Juicy J Motorsports, and she's actually within striking distance of getting up there and challenging and driving inside the top 10.
Stay low.
So many different lines you could take here at Atlanta, and we saw Matt Smith in the 47, the pink and white Chevy Camaro for Lone Wolf Motorsports, venture all the way up to the top side through 3 and 4 this most recent time by, and found a lot of grip up there. And while he did that, Charles Jackson in the 1, he ventured all the way down low, hugged the yellow line all the way through 1 and 2 the last time by, 3 and 4, and was able to clear the 24 car and take over Q2. can't take the lead from third is probably the mindset of what Charles is thinking. There's many laps to go, mind you, but Charles is the type that does not like to just ride around. He likes to lead laps, he likes to pass cars, and he doesn't like waiting. And as you can see, he's already starting to plan moves and try to attack the 47 to take the race lead. While all of this is going on, Jesse Carlson in the 6th, running in 5th, continues to gain on the top 4. And how impressive is that? No draft help. And the driver for Crimson Access Motorsports is flying through the front. One of the very best NOSSCAR drivers to never win a championship. Has come close a couple of different times. He was the points leader for this year's Legend Series season after the first 6 races when he was unable to continue attending full-time. And he's got a good shot to continue winning more races here in Platinum Cup, make the playoffs, and make a run for this championship. Trenton Prince running in 6th. Josh Cole Diaz runs in 7th. Trey Hollywood 8th. Dean SKP running 9th. Aiden Cody in the 95 rounds out the top 10. It's Sean McNutt in the 51 that's running 11th, just outside the top 10. He's coming off a strong 8th place finish earlier tonight in New Hampshire, though. And Emily Sari in the 11 car, all the way up in 12. For her first top 10 finish in the Platinum Cup Series earlier this season, looking to add another. And we're watching a good battle here, just barely inside the top 10 between the 5 cars really throw a blanket on top of them, and it's a who's who here in the NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. Beam, of course, the Daytona 500 winner, 2 Truck Series wins as well. And just in front of him, 48 of Trey Hollywood, a Triple Crown winner here in NOSSCAR, won the Talladega race earlier this season. The 9 of Josh Cole Diaz, right there in the thick of things. In 7th, the 2021 NOSSCAR Legend Series champion, the 20 car in 6th. Leading this group that we're watching, he's the 2-time NOSSCAR world champion from Grand Prix Motorsport. Many different champions and former winners in this group here, along with Triple Crown winner Alex Tesdall in the 17, who's perhaps 2 laps down, but showing great speed. And we'll throw it down to Alex Tesdall. Alex, it's not the first time this season that we've had this scenario with you. 2 laps down and trapped, but amazing speed. There was a race earlier this season where you drove all the way up to be the 4th car in line with these exact circumstances. What's going through your mind right now? Do you have any strategy ideas to try to get some of these laps back?
As of now, there's really not much I can do to get the laps back, but right now the plan is just to stay with this group here and hopefully capitalize on a few others that make a mistake and get a few more spots at the end.
Still there?
That's a great point, because if you can stay with this group and run top 10 lap times every lap, there's definitely cars that are not with this group running top 10 lap times every lap that you're catching and would eventually be a battle for position if you can come all the way around the track and find them. So you got the right strategy in mind, and good luck to you. Hopefully you can pick up a few more.
Thank you.
To the lead goes the number 1 Chevy Camaro for Charles Jackson for Brett Baker Racing. And it's going to be the first lap he's led so far here tonight for the 4 Wheels Media 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the 4 Wheels Media podcast. You can find them on Twitter at 4 Wheels Media. It was a strong power move to the bottom, slingshot engaged, and he was able to make a textbook pass there, take over the lead. He knows exactly how to win races here in the NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. Charles has 2 wins this season. In fact, when you think about wins, the top 4 in the running order, they combined for a staggering 15 wins here this season. Check that, 17 wins between the top 4.
Got 1 down low now. You got room, you're clear.
And not too long ago, Landon Jenkins in the 88, he began to lose the draft with the top 3, and Jesse Carlson took advantage. He was the 6th of Jesse Carlson was gaining already on the front runners, and he caught the 88 right when the 88 was losing the top 3. As he used the draft with Landon and was able to complete the pass, and now he sets his sight on the top three, and for the first time in the final stage, Jesse Carlson has a little bit of drafting help. If Landon could stay with him, usually two cars are a little quicker than one. With Atlanta Motor Speedway with the high draft influence. We got a package here tonight for these cars and these drivers where the draft is super strong, and we do it every time we come to Atlanta Motor Speedway, and it really opens the door for first-time winners. And the highest running driver right now with no wins in the Platinum Cup Series is that 88 car of Landon Jenkins. P5.
Clear high, clear high.
And now we'll throw it over to Alex Tesdall to confirm, but Alex, we're thinking 2 scheduled pit stops under green in this final stage before the end. Oh! And a problem for Trey Hollywood, the 48 car that was over in turns 1 and 2. I didn't see exactly what started it, but he had a hard hit with the outside wall. He qualified 3rd, and I didn't see exactly what started this. He had great track position too. He was in the top 10, he was on the lead lap, and this is really going to hinder his results tonight at Atlanta. We'll throw it over to Alex to ask him a different question instead. Did you see exactly what happened with the 48?
Yeah, he came out of the pit road straight onto the track right in front of me, and I couldn't miss him and sent him head on into the outside wall.
Pardon me.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Maybe
and now
he lost.
this time, I apologize for interrupting, this time by he's coming to pit road. Is it possible he missed pit road?
Maybe? It looked like he was coming out of the pits though.
You gotta go to pit for gas.
I guess it's possible.
I wonder if he missed pit road and then drove fast down pit road to try to make up the time he had just lost, and then kind of didn't realize that the corner was going to be tight with the speed he had and went up the hill. I'm really not sure. We're piecing this together and speculating a lot, but nevertheless, a big problem there for Trey Hollywood, this year's Talladega winner. And whenever there's a high draft package like we have here at Atlanta, it doesn't matter if we go to Daytona, Talladega, Atlanta. If it's all about the draft, Trey Hollywood's one of the favorites to win.
All right,
so
we're
it's
in
a
our
tough
fuel
break
window.
for
Let's
him.
pit for gas.
High hopes for this one, that's for sure. And more green flag scheduled pit stops beginning, and I believe Matt Smith on the 47 has already been to pit road, and now here comes Aaron Garcia and Landon Jenkins, 24 and 88.
You're going too fast.
Now Charles Jackson is the one that stayed out an extra lap. He's going to still remain as the race leader, but it looks like he's signaling down the back straightaway that he is coming this time by. He might even be sputtering. It kind of looks like he was sputtering a bit for maybe the second half of the back straightaway, and now he safely brings the #1 Brett Baker Racing Chevy Camaro to pit road for service. He's led a lot of laps tonight, looking for that 3rd win of the season. There goes Aaron and Landon, 24 and 88, leaving pit road. Emily Sari is on pit road as well. She was running in 12th before the cycle of green flag pit stops began. It's been a great night for her. And the battle for the lead is going to be between the 6 and the 47, I believe, when it all cycles through, unless the 24 might actually, yeah, he's going to slide up in front of Jesse and Matt Smith. And this is what the top 3 is going to look like, depending on where Charles Jackson cycles out of the pits.
Car high, careful there.
You'll see him down on the apron here in just a moment as the 24, 6, and 47 are going to flash by. There they go. Now, if Charles can pull up on the track and try to get some draft with these guys, and if he doesn't lose them, he's still going to have a shot to win, and he's going to have 1 or 2 lap pressure tires in the rest of the top 3. Now, if the top 3 can drive away, it's one less competitor they need to deal with for this win. And we should mention that Jesse Carlson in the 6 has caught the front runners. He was already almost there before the cycle of pit stops began, but after the cycle, he is not only there, but he's going to be running in the 2nd place position when this all cycles through. They're working their way through some lap traffic right now. Pablo Hugo and the Cole Trickle Days of Thunder throwback, going high to let the top 3 go. They were he was battling side by side with the 34 of Rush Downing for a moment, so the top three needed to tiptoe for just a moment, and now they've settled that and allowed the top three to resume their battle. Give a call to Pablo, got his first top 10 of the year just a couple of weeks ago at Road America. Very first NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series top 10 finish, and finished 15th earlier tonight at New Hampshire. Doing the respectful thing, letting the top three go, and now if he's smart, he'll tuck in line and try to just ride around with the top three. Those are the top three quickest cars on the racetrack right now, and they're working pretty good together, so if you can work with them, you might be able to run better lap times than some of the other drivers you're battling with for position around you. You might even be able to run a few down before the end of this race. There's Harold Burton in the number 16 Chevy Camaro for Air Force Motorsports.
All right,
in the top 10. Not a mark on that car. A race for him. Coming off a strong run earlier tonight in New Hampshire, and also coming off a strong victory earlier this week on Monday night for the NOSSCAR Legend Series at Texas. 4 career NOSSCAR Legend Series wins. He has wins in the NOSSCAR Motormaster Series, the NOSSCAR Tailgate Truck Series, and he's still looking for that very first NOSSCR Platinum Cup Series race win. And if he ever does find a victory lane in the series, which we know he will, he'll become the 16th different Triple Crown winner here in NOSSCAR. And that's the car number. 24 drivers started this race from 4 different countries. We have a few off the racetrack and done for the day. I believe we have 20 cars left on the racetrack, still rocking and rolling for the 4 Wheels Media 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
20 laps to go.
And let's check in with Jesse Carlson, driver of the number 6 Ford Mustang for Crimson Axis Motorsports. Jesse, you've led a lot of laps in this one. You also had to rebound and run down the top 4, and now it's become a 3-car dance, and it could potentially be joined here by the one of Charles Jackson, but regardless, you've got a great chance to battle for this win at the end of all of this. Tell us how you were able to overcome the odds, run them down with no draft help, and now in contention again.
All I had to do is just perfectly execute the corners and all that. Yeah, so just trying to make sure we make it to the end, hopefully get the win.
And now, how many laps do we have left? Is there anybody coming back to pit road before the end?
I'm coming to the trial. There's a car direct on the back stretch. We're at 17 to go.
Perfect. So it's safe to say that we can all make it to the end from here?
Car high,
Most
careful.
people may not be able to. It's going to be close.
Oh, I see. So if you're a driver that may be short pit by a lap or two, you might be pretty close. Is that what you're telling me?
Outside.
Yeah, tell you that where you're going.
Oh, wow, okay. And so, I believe amongst the top 3, the 47, he hit first. The next lap by, the 24 and the 88, they came for service.
Stay low, stay low.
And then I believe it was the following lap when we finally saw the 6 come to pit road and the 1 car come to pit road. Amongst the top 4, it sounds like Charles Jackson is in the best seat in the house when it comes to winning this thing in terms of tires and fuel, but we'll have to see how it all unfolds. If the 24 and the 47 and the 6, if they can make it the entire way, the 1 is going to need to run them down before the end in order to challenge for the win.
Still there?
He's going to need to burn up a little bit of extra fuel in order to accomplish that. There you see Charles Jackson. You can see the gap that he's going to have to overcome if he's going to have a chance to win. Not impossible, and especially with the caliber driver of Charles Jackson, On time, NOSSCAR driver started with us back on NASCAR 15 Victory Edition, holds wins in many different NOSSCAR series, including 2 NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series wins, both this year. And this is what the battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th looks like. Josh Colm-Diaz in the 9, Landon Jenkins in the 88, and Trenton Trent's in the 20.
Still there?
And Trenton came a long way fast, didn't he? 2-time NOSSCAR World Champion from Gran Turismo Sport, 4-time champion in NOSSCAR in total, and he's just been one of the very best ever since he came. And it doesn't take him long to pick up a new racing game and get adjusted, get comfortable, and become one of the top contenders each and every week. And it's pretty much what we've seen here out of him. Got 2 wins this season in that 20 car, and he's a threat for the win almost every single week.
Careful, still there.
Checking in on our Daytona 500 winner, Beam SKP. I believe he's dropped back to the 11th place position. Not too sure exactly what. There could be some strategy in mind here. Beam might have been one of the drivers that came to pit road early, and he might have to save a little bit of fuel to make it to the end, along with the 51 of Sean McNutt, because they were amongst the drivers up there battling for the top 10. There was a group of about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 of them at one point. And now they have all been separated and strung out around this racetrack. Oh, and we got to mention this, and that's a shame too, because she was having a great run. Emily Seri was all the way up in 12th when the most recent cycle of pit stops began, and she was amongst the last of the cars to come to pit road for service. She was probably fine on fuel, and she is off the racetrack and done for the day. That's a heartbreaker for the Canadian. Meanwhile, back up front, with about 10 laps to go, we'll confirm with Jesse in just a moment. Matt Smith leads.
Hold your line, got 1 inside.
How many to go?
Inside.
We're counting 8 to go. 8 to go right now.
8 laps remaining, and it's going to come down to these 3. I don't know. It really greatly depends on fuel and tires, but if everybody is able to make it to the end, I don't think Charles is close enough to strike. Unless we see some of these top 3 start to sputter, I think that it's going to come down to the 27, 24, and the 6th, and we're going to have a great view of it here for the viewers at home. 7 laps to go in the 4 Wheels Media 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, round 24. The 2022 NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series season coming to a close here. 7th annual Platinum Cup season. This season posted here on NASCAR Heat 5.
I apologize. We just hit 7.
All good. 7 to go here, and the race leader Matt Smith, 8 wins for him this season. Aaron Garcia, the points leader, runs in 2nd in the 24 car. 5 wins for him this season. Jesse Carlson, 5th in the point standings. 2 wins for him this season. And Charles Jackson in 4th. 2 wins for him this season as well. It's a who's who up at the front. They know how to park in a victory lane. They've done it a lot this season, and one of them's going to do it again. 6 to go. And they're catching a group of cars in front of them. I don't know if they're going to get to them in time. And now here comes Aaron Garcia to the bottom.
Still there.
I think he might have used the bumper. And now he's got the preferred line through 3 and 4, or does he? Matt Smith comes on strong through 3 and 4. 5 laps remaining. I think it was good timing by Aaron, though. I think he made the move at the right time. I don't think it's smart to wait until 1 to go or 2 to go, because you don't know if you're going to get that kind of a run that late. And now he's almost past him. He can almost clear him. It kind of looks like Jesse Carlson is going to choose the 24, and maybe clear the 47 and battle with the 24 for the win. I think they both know if they let the 47 keep the lead, then safe to say he's going to win this one. And Matt Smith scraped the wall a little bit coming out of turn 4. It killed his momentum, and now he's dropped back to third, and he's got a front row seat for the 24 and the 6. They're coming around to 4 to go this time. Bill Baldwin, three-time NOSSCAR champion from Grand Turismo Sport in the 22 car, gave way for the leaders respectfully, let them battle it out. And now this lead trio is going to catch that group here pretty soon. The one I wasn't sure if they were going to catch or not. And a big move by Jesse Carlson to the bottom going into turn 1. The 24 of Aaron Garcia shuts the door. And now they come out of turn 2, still single file. Aaron doing everything he can to protect the bottom. And while they're fighting for the bottom, Matt Smith is finding great speed up top. Oh, and Rush Downing almost got in the way. That was almost big. 3 to go. 95 of Aiden Cody went for a slide through the grass. He might have a tire down. I'm not sure. We're going to keep our cameras on the battle for the win. The next two cars they're going to catch are Alex Tesdall and Trey Hollywood, and I'm not sure. I don't think they're going to get there in time. Don't know if there's any more traffic for the leaders to deal with. They might get a draft off the lapped cars, and that might change the complexion of all of this. They're going to have 2 laps to go now. Jesse Carlson is fighting hard on the outside, and now Matt Smith, just drove it in hard and moved the 24 out of the way, and he's going to take the lead here at Atlanta with a lap and a half remaining. And now Jesse Carlson is the only one close enough that can make a move here.
Getting low on gas, getting low on gas.
Coming out of 4, they'll see the white flag.
That was the checker flag.
This is the checkers, and Matt Smith is going to claim the win here for the 4 Wheels Media 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway with a bump and run on the 24 of Aaron Garcia. It was a hard run into the corner, moved them up the track, and we've seen the 24 do that exact move to Matt Smith before. And now we see Aaron coming right up to the back of Matt's car at the end of the race to say, "Hey, bud, what was that for?" I'm sure he knows exactly what that was for. Battle for the win is what that was for. What a wild one. 2 in a row for the 2-time champ here tonight. He wins New Hampshire, and now he's going to park it in victory lane for the 4 Wheels Media 500 at Atlanta. 24 races in the history books for the 2022 NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series season. 4 races remaining until the playoffs begin. And it's safe to say the favorite to win it all, maybe for the 3rd year in a row, driver of the 47, Matt Smith. It was a wild battle for the win there. Jesse Carlson in the 6, Aaron Garcia in the 24, Charles Jackson in the 1. They all gave it a good shot for it. Came down to the bump and run.